Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Super Breakdown. Today we're taking a look at the PMX-003 The O, piloted by Paptimus Shirako. The O is a really unique suit in this game. It has quite a bit of its kit dedicated to strikers, but they're both really good. It has a decent range game, but its real benefit is in the melee. You have your basic shot, 5 shots, reloads on its own as compared to manually reload like most of the Zeta suits. So you will have to wait for it if you've been playing a lot of the Zeta suits and are expecting it to manually reload. You have the charge on the melee, which brings you into the slide. The slide, unfortunately, can be really hard to aim, but can pay off pretty well if you can get it off before you get hit. The problem being, of course, that it locks you into place when you initiate it. You no longer have any modular movement at all, which definitely adds up to a lot of damage if you get caught with it. But as you can see, it's not bad at all. That's basic melee there. Then you have the strikers. You can call in Rekua. She will run forward and give you a dedicated stun, give you a chance to be able to land that slide or your basic shot. You have 3 charges on her, and once you've used them, she will begin to recharge. You also have Sarah. And Sarah will just block for you. She'll just take hits until she is out of the ability to take them, till her shield has broken, and then she will recharge. Or until the time has run out, and then she will recharge. You also have, maybe the coolest thing about the O, is you have another dedicated stun that we just got knocked out of that has to charge up, but it's the new type shock, as it were. Allows you to project that aura and just shut everybody down. It'll affect everybody who gets hit except for you, which means your ally, both enemies, you can really put on the extra damage with it. We also have this burst, which is not a melee burst. It is technically, I guess, melee, but it's got such insane range. And you can hit multiple enemies with it as well. Go ahead and get another one of those off because of the burst. The real place that the O shines, I believe, is in its melee, which we will get into in the second round. I think it is a fine ranged suit, but I don't think it is a great ranged suit. Also, Sarah will shoot with you if she is out while you're shooting. I think the slide is okay, but not great. And I think the basic shot is fine. It has no Garobis or anything like that. So its range kit kind of depends upon the stuns. And between the Rekua stun and your own stun that you have, it's pretty good when it comes to stuns. The O makes a great support unit if you're not going in for melee that often. If you just want to kind of get in there and, or don't want to get in there and just want to stay out back and pepper enemies because of the number of stuns that it has. As we go into the second round and we talk about the melee, we ask and answer our simple question: should you use the O? For ranged, probably not. If you're looking for a good support suit, between all the stuns, as we said, the shield to keep it alive, the big AoE stun, the O is a very good support suit. But if you're looking for a good melee suit, let's show off what the melee can do here, because I think the O is a pretty good melee suit that has a better kit than a lot of the melee suits have. It's not going to do quite as much damage, but when you tread that in with the stuns and the strikers, I think that it's got a pretty good melee kit. So we're going to call in Sarah. We're going to call in Rekua. Get that stun, and we're going to go for charging melee, forward dash melee, which goes into a throw. We're going to go into regular forward melee, which is the shoulder charge into the grab. I'm sorry, this is charging melee. The other is normal forward melee. We have back melee, which is a grab. Get off, Camille. Which you can then flip them up into the air from. We have side melee. Camille's so aggressive, man. We just need to start stunning him so he can't. We have side melee, which is that really cool spin that we're gonna land on him. As you can see there, does quite a bit of damage. Then we have standard melee. Camille. standard melee, which is a pretty nice little combo. And again, you may look at his melee and go, well, it doesn't do that much damage, so why bother with it? But it's the damage plus everything else he can do. It's the burst being able to hit multiple people. It's the AoE stun and being able to go straight into the melee attacks from there. The only real big flaw that I think the O has is that most of its abilities require a little bit of a lead-in time. So you can get hit during the start of an ability, and then you won't be able to get the ability off. But that's what Sarah's for. She's there to take that hit so you can get in and go for the attack. I think the O is definitely going to take some practice if you're not used to using it. But especially for like a melee player that likes to be able to help their teammate, the O is a great choice. With all that said, let me know your thoughts on the O in the comment section down below. And until next time, I've been Trey. It's been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the O has to offer.